January 4th, 2017, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, this is Dr. Glover.
Hi, Dr. Glover. This is Dr. Wodiuk.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. I reviewed the statements of you guys saying I threatened you. However, I played it for several people. I didn't threaten you guys at all. In fact, I was very calm through the whole thing, and there was quite extortion going on. I have to tell you that I reported it to the feds. And, I don't understand why you guys would fabricate a threat that I never even made to you. That was uncalled for. Why would you do that?
And Dr. Wodiuk, if you wouldn't mind, that interaction happened between you and Dr. Gray, I'd be happy to, maybe put you in contact with him.
Yeah, that would be good, because I don't understand why he was making something up like that. And I think it would be good for him to review the recording so he could see what really took place, because I sounded very calm and polite, and and maybe he should see that maybe he should adjust those kind of comments, because that could be used against him in a lawsuit. I don't mind providing him.
It's a stressful situation, and
exactly, and I've gone through this over and over.
You take your conduct very seriously, and that was very apparent to me during the interview, so I appreciate that. And I know that you are really doing your due diligence in this case, making sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. So,
well, this is life in prison. This is my life. I have researched extensively and done major investigations, and there's no crime. And, this is very disheartening. And so it is. This is a very serious thing. And so I have no problem providing you guys a copy of the entire evaluation. In fact, I'm putting it in the court case. And that way he can hear how he sounded, because that's really important, especially when these are cases. This is the court of law. So, and it could subject him for litigation stuff or prosecutions. I don't know. I'm not an attorney, but if you don't mind, I would like to provide him that.
He gave you his card, correct?
Yes, and I haven't looked at it, but I'm at the hospital now. I have a treatment for my pain. Do you happen to have his number?
I do.
Okay.
It's 719-546.
Okay.
4087.
4087.
Yep.
Okay.
And so I think, you would be welcome to contact him with any of your concerns. Then I just had a question that I didn't get to yesterday during our meeting, and it was about your power of attorney.
Yep.
Did you mention you had a power of attorney?
I do.
Okay,
I have actually supplied that to Ron Hill and to the Records Department with CMHIP months ago. In fact, the DA even has a copy of that, so you'll have to get that with them, so you can have a hard copy of it.
Would you mind just confirming that with me over the phone, and then I'll also get that record?
Yeah, you can just get that with Ron Hill, because that's what I did. I wanted to do a due process check, to be honest, and I wanted to confirm that you guys were all doing your job properly, and that it wasn't all being relied on to me, because it's not my job to do your job. As I noted, you guys didn't have any case material. You were not abridged or educated to this case or the case law or property law or water law or federal laws of the mail and IRS. And so then how are you going to deem me competent when you're not even abridged to the case law in the subject matter of this case? So,
Dr. Wodiuk, I'm actually seeing the letter that you delivered to CMHIP about your power of
she's the executor to all of my estate, and be it that I may be up for life in prison for something that is not a crime, Oprah Gail Winfrey gets my entire estate, and it is a very, very large estate. Even Wells Fargo was even saying that the whole entire movement in Colorado is to take people's water, and that they have a lot of cases of people being abused by this system for the water. And it was Wells Fargo over there on Prairie, if you wanted to do an investigation and find out that I'm not the only one going through this.
So, just to make sure I'm on the same page as you, are you referring to the same Oprah Winfrey, who is also the talking show host?
Oprah Winfrey is the talking host, and if you do your homework, Dr. Glover, you'll see that my family's affiliated with billionaires, multimillionaires, blue bloods, presidents. I sent you some pictures. I even have pictures of me with Bill Clinton. My dad's best friend, you can get on their Facebook, and you can see that they've gone to the Oscars.
How often are you in contact with Miss Winfrey?
Oprah Winfrey, she's even on my phone right now as we're speaking. She has legal authorization to tap my phone. And all of that has been sent to her.
When was the last time you spoke to her about your estate?
Actually, I did have a conversation on my phone this morning.
With Miss Winfrey?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am.
And
how often does Miss Winfrey get out to Pueblo to take care of your matters?
You're going to have to ask Oprah Winfrey those questions, because Oprah has confidentiality clauses and contracts that we all have to sign and that we're a part of, and so you will have to contact Oprah Winfrey. I gave a whole list of people that you can contact her through. You can even call Kenny Frost to confirm my affiliations and personal relations with Oprah Gail Winfrey, and even saving her house, the federal house here in Colorado, the federal Native American property. So you have plenty of people that you can contact. You can even contact our cousin Duffy Waldorf. But if I give you any information on Oprah Winfrey, I would be violating her confidentiality clauses. And then I could be subject to any violations with her. And that's her stipulations, ma'am. I'm sorry. But you could feel free, call her. I'm more than happy for you to call her. That's why I gave you the power of attorney for you to call her. This is not a joke. And it's not a delusion, so.
Yeah, and so maybe you could just help me understand, because it seems, it's a rare occurrence that Oprah would be, I would imagine that she's...
It's not a rare occurrence if you understand what our family dynamic is and how many famous rich people are in our family, and billionaires and extreme multimillionaires. And the other thing is, Dr. Glover, is you're asking questions outside of the scope of the case or the subject matter for the case. So you have to adhere to the state laws for power of attorneys, and whether you think it's a delusional or not, it is the state's obligation to contact Oprah Gail Winfrey and to get the word from the horse's mouth. And I'm totally okay with that.
And Dr. Wodiuk, I'm sure that you can appreciate, being the professional that you are, just my trying to understand from your perspective.
I absolutely do. And if somebody
really
came to me,
time to talk with you about your case, just information from you, as you have the most information out of anyone. So I appreciate you taking the time to answer my questions.
Yeah, but appointing whoever you want for your estate or power of attorney does not mean mental illness. So any derivement of that matter would be a falsity of the standard and criteria of medicine, as I do have those. And
so is Miss Winfrey aware that she is your power of attorney?
Miss Winfrey has been aware of all of this, yes. And I have other friends who have also had contact with her, and she has been ordered by many to stay back due to the water. My mother, Lucinda Turley, was even shot. They were driving down her car, and some bigwigs in the government actually shot at her car. All this has been reported to the FBI. This is a major case way outside of your education, your expertise. And I'm not saying that derogatory or condescendingly, not one bit. But if you look through my family history, you'll see that I have family members that were mayors. Jeff Anderson. Jeff Anderson was also a Navy SEAL. Jeff Anderson is my dad's first cousin. You'll also see that Frank Wodiuk and Bill Wodiuk were in the Navy, and they were high up elite in the Navy in special ops. And not just special ops like special missions. I mean, they were in secret areas of government.
How long have you been in contact with Miss Winfrey?
Here's what you can go and get. I have known Oprah Winfrey since I was a child, before she was even famous. There's in the custody case between my mother, Lucinda Turley, which was Lucinda Wodiuk at the time, and my father, Joe Wodiuk. My father, Joe Wodiuk, beat me so bad because when I was 5, I told him that Oprah was going to get him for sexually abusing me. When I was 5 years old, Dr. Glover. And there's a picture of it in the custody case, and Joe admitted to it. I told Joe I wanted to go see Oprah, and that she was going to protect me. Oprah Winfrey was a Jehovah's Witness at the time, and that's how we knew Oprah Winfrey, through the Jehovah's Witness religion, before she even was famous. This is a long-standing relationship. And so any other additional information about Oprah Winfrey, you're going to have to get it from Oprah, because she is very, very strict on confidentiality and giving out her information.
Contact information that was not contained in your letter.
Her contact information? Yeah, I can call you back with it. I don't have it on me right now because I'm at the Penrose Hospital. I'm actually standing outside waiting for my appointment.
Okay.
So when I get back to the office, but for state law, for power of attorney, it is your legal obligation to contact her. And